And getting in news that we're tracking. First up, Baloch Liberation Army has attacked security forces camps in Balochistan's Panjgur and Noshki in two separate attacks late Wednesday evening. Baloch Liberation Army has claimed 100 casualties on the Pakistani side. However, the Pakistan minister has denied claims, saying only 5 soldiers have been killed. So Baloch Army claiming that 100 casualties perhaps have taken place on the Pakistan side as far as this attack is concerned. Gursimran joining us with more details. Gursimran, take us through several versions you're picking up on this story.
Yesterday, a press release has been issued by the Baloch Liberation Army in which they are claiming that they have neutralized 100 of the Pakistani soldiers
and they have come back to you in just a bit. Major Gaurav Arya is also joining us on the phone line is what we're being told. Major, what do you make of this current situation? The Baloch Liberation Army has claimed responsibility for the attack and they're claiming that 100 people perhaps have died on the Pakistan side.
I don't think 100 people would have died because 100 is almost one infantry company. And if somebody is saying that they have managed to wipe out an infantry company,
yes,
it's surprising. I'm not saying it cannot happen, but it sounds very improbable. Yet, Pakistani state and the Pakistani army also have a habit of lying. Very recently, they lost 10 soldiers and an officer also, and they delayed the announcement by 2-3 days. They were earlier trying to say that, no, nothing has happened, and then they very reluctantly, when the bodies started coming home, they had to admit it. So I think while the Baloch Liberation Army figures may be slightly inflated, but I would believe the Baloch more than I would believe the Pakistan army. It is certainly more than 5, but what is a matter of concern is now these Baloch. It is not just the Baloch, it is also the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. And all these groups have started attacking the Pakistani state, and the Baloch, they say, are attacking from Iran and not from Afghanistan. They're coming in through Iran. So I think this is a major, major cause of worry. Now, they have 3 borders that are active. They have the Indian border, which, of course, they call us their traditional rivals. They have the Durand line, which the Afghan Taliban does not recognize. No Pashtun recognizes. And then they have Iran, through which the Baloch are attacking them. So I think Pakistan is pretty much surrounded.
And the Baloch Liberation Army, Major Gaurav Arya, if you could just elaborate a little more on that. As far as the history is concerned, this particular group has been going ahead with several kind of militant attacks in Pakistan itself in the past as well. So there are growing concerns, and Pakistan perhaps needs to worry extremely about how you're talking about increase in terror activities on their soil.
No, whether it's the Baloch Republican Army or the Baloch Nationalist Army or the Baloch Liberation Army, all these groups are now coming under an umbrella group of Baloch National Forces, Baloch National Army, and then they're attacking. So earlier these groups were separate. There were many Baloch pro-independence groups. Now they're coming together, and obviously they're being organized. And after organization, they have become, I've not heard of so many casualties in such a short span of time for a very long time. Also, what is, I think, really troubling for the Pakistani army is, traditionally, Baloch have always believed in ambushing Pakistani convoys or Pakistani patrols, firing from a distance, causing casualties and going away. This time they attacked, 2-3 days, 4 days back, they attacked the Pakistani camp. They actually, en masse attacked the Pakistani camp. So their resources are growing, their manpower is growing, their courage, which was, of course, sky high ever since they were occupied by the Pakistanis in 48-49. Baloch are now on the front foot. They're batting on the front foot, and they are actually attacking held positions by the Pakistan army. This should be a matter of great concern for the Pakistani forces.